What up, folks? Capitulation. I try my best to be as relevant to the situation as I can for the day. And the truth is the truth. So I have to promote the truth through the numbers, the chart, the numbers, the chart, the numbers, the chart. Do what the chart says. Don't do what you want to do. Do what the chart says. How do I do what the chart says? I have to have a scale, the scale of 100. Buy low at discounts, sell high at premiums, and stay out of the middle of price structures. Price structures. You can add zeros, you can take them away. The scale is the scale. As long as you know your asset and you know the price of the asset, you can develop the scale around the asset and you can figure out where the discounts and the premiums are. And expect capitulations. When's a good time to buy? At the discount. It doesn't matter what day it is. More than likely, don't do it on Friday. That's our inside joke for the people that are following the channel. Understand that I've been saying this for almost 2 years now because I've already done the work. I know, do not buy crypto on a Friday. Let's go into the detail of why I'm saying that. I'm retired, okay? I'm a combat veteran. I'm medically retired. So I have time to go through the charts, but I'm the best in the world, see? When it comes to these charts, because I have the basic scale of 100. But back to the point. We don't want to go too far to the left, too far to the right. Most people have to go to work. They don't have time to look at charts because they don't understand it yet. If you understand, you put alerts on everything and let it come to you. Now you can go about your day. So everybody can do this. But most people say, I don't have time. I have to go to work, right? Maybe on Friday when I get off, I can go buy some crypto. See, that's what it's a setup, folks. It is a flat out oldest trick in the book type setup. What do you do when you get off work on Friday? You let your hair down. You getting your favorite drink, getting your favorite smoke and all that. And then you decide you want to put $500 into crypto and you go straight negative for the whole weekend. Now you pissed off and you start slapping people and all that type of shit. The abuse, right? Because we did something that we look bad. Nobody wants to be wrong, but we're wrong all the time because the system is developed for us to lose. It's not meant for us to win, ever. So we have to understand that. Come here, Kai. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. So, try not to cut my message. Walking this mountain every day. Consistency and persistency, right? So, where was I? People getting off work on a Friday decide they want to buy some crypto and get crushed all weekend long. And they can't stop looking at the numbers. They can't stop looking at where they put their money, right? I recommend to not do that. At least wait till Saturday, right? Noon on Saturday. You wait all the way through Friday, all the way until halfway through Saturday, and then see where you're at, right? We had someone in the group yesterday ask if this is a good time to dollar cost average. First thing I say, don't buy on Friday and then look at the price. Because if the price is right, when you understand the price scale and you understand, okay, I could buy right now, but I have to know the risk. How do I know the risk? We're going to use XRP as a great example because it's starting to head down to 150. On the big picture, that's the bottom. It's a bottom, a very good bottom, right? 350, 250, 150, right? And then when you get to 150, it's 160, 150, 140. So once I'm at 150, I really want 140. I don't want 160. But understand, why do I not want 160? Because 140 is the discount. Once you get to 150, you want 140. 160 is cool, but you got to understand the risk. You can put your money in at 160, understanding that it can go to 140, straight to 140, from 160 to 140. Ask Warren Buffett, Occidental Petroleum. He bought it at $60, hundreds of millions of dollars of shares. And it went from $60 to $40. It took 2 years, but that's what happened, a year and a half. I don't have the best memory, but because I'm constantly working on this, it helps me reference, right? I know what happened. In the scale of 100 is undefeated. So just like Warren Buffett spent hundreds of millions, if not $1 billion, on Occidental Petroleum in the wrong position, he is in the negative. If he would have took some advice from a random person like me, I claim to be the best in the world, right? If you would have took my offering of services, I would have saved you probably $1 billion. If you would have just waited or understood that 60 is the top and 40 is the bottom, you wouldn't have spent all that money at $60 if you utilized my concept. That's trademarked, by the way. So the basic scale of 100. So just like Occidental Petroleum from 60 to 50 to 40, XRP, $1.60, $1.50, $1.40. That's what I mean about adding zeros and taking them away. 60, 50, 40 is 60, 50, 40. It could be 654. It could be 60, 50, 40. It could be $1.60, $1.50, $1.40. It could be $1,500 or $1,600, $1,500, $1,400. That's just what it is. 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. You want to buy at the discount. You got to understand your risk management, risk tolerance. You might have hundreds of billions of dollars and be able to go in $1 billion and draw down. It sounds dumb to me, but some people do it. The best in the world, they do it. They get wrecked. Talking about the best in the world. Get out of here. That's not how the best in the world. No. You just have enough money to make the dumbest mistakes you could possibly make. So that's what that is. So you know who we do it for the people, not the prophets. Come in here for a nice little pep talk. You have to be patient, right? How do we know it's going down there? Because that's what it's called, a rug pull. You have to expect. You put your money to the side, put your alerts on your asset, and let it stair step its way down to your position. And now, I've been waiting for XRP to get to 150 for almost a year now. So if it ain't hitting 150, I'm not putting the money in. I save it until it's time. And that's the best way. I've developed these concepts and they're untouchable. People are saying the algorithm and this and that and all these excuses about why they make mistakes. Nah. We're past all that. We're done with the mistakes. Doing it correctly. It's the consistency and persistency that wins in the market, of doing things the right way. To beat the market, you must become the market. The market moves with integrity through its price. If you lack the integrity, you have to understand the price. Not the rocket science. Not the EMAs and the candlestick patterns and all these things outside of the price. You have to learn the price first. Because if you don't know the price, you're going to get wrecked. And you're going to be in loss review complaining about the psychology. When all that you needed was the basic scale of 100. Hey.